Mr. E asks, when did you expect to get 200 subs? Okay, so when I had 100 subs, there were 3 dates that I was thinking it would be so awesome to get 200 subscribers at. The first date was when I actually got it, which was at the end of the year of 2016. Close. It was actually not at the very end, but it was in December. The second time would have been in March when it was my birthday, March 13th, or just around there at the March time, or April, because April 13th is when I posted my first videos, and like my channel, ever since I posted my first video, would become 3 years old. As it got later into the year, I kind of realized that it was not going to happen on December, even though it actually did. And I was thinking, like, when else could I do it? And I was expecting it's probably going to happen in like February or March, maybe April. But then it happened in December because I got so many subscribers just all in one big it happened so fast. I got like 15 subscribers so close together, and then I hit 200 subscribers before 2016 ended. So yeah, I guess I expected to get it earlier in 2017, but I ended up getting in December, so that's freaking awesome. Mr. E also asks, is 300 the next big goal? Yes, it is, and there obviously will be a 300 subscriber Q&A eventually when I get there. I hope I'm gonna get there. I don't want to say like, oh, I'm obviously gonna get there, because if I don't, that's gonna be embarrassing. But I can stay hopeful, right? I want to, like, if we can get 300 subscribers, that's awesome. I am also excited, however, for 250 subscribers. There's not gonna be a Q&A for that. It's just that would be pretty awesome to get, because that's a quarter of 1,000. So 250 subscribers would also be awesome to get as well. No Q&A or anything like that, but I am looking forward to that as well. Finally, Mr. E asks, what would you say is your favorite / most successful series on YouTube? While there are some types of videos that I don't put out nearly as frequently as others, everything I do on my channel is honestly stuff that I thoroughly enjoy, making for you guys, and just doing it for myself, putting on my YouTube channel. I thoroughly enjoy everything I do on this channel, though my favorite / most successful, I'd say, is probably the ones just where I'm talking in front of a camera, whether it be about the death battle predictions or the who'd win and whys. The who'd win and whys, I'd say, are the most successful in the sense that, like, they get more people talking, and they probably give me some of the most subscribers, because, it's just me talking and it's giving my own honest opinion, and this is where people get to share their opinions about different fights as well. And the death battle predictions, they're some of my most viewed videos ever, and I know technically it's because I'm talking about death battle, but still, I still think it's impressive, because something of my size getting like thousands of views is still pretty cool. So yeah, the ones where I talk about versus debates, whether they're my own or whether they're death battles, they're probably my favorite / most successful, in my own opinion at least. What do you typically have for breakfast? Rice Krispie cereal. Do you like scary movies? They're not my favorite, but I do quite like them. What's your favorite milkshake flavored chocolate? Have you ever been in a newspaper? No, but I have been on the cover of a magazine. How long can you balance on one foot? I haven't tried, though I do have a technique, so I'd say a pretty long time. Have you ever fired a gun? No, but now I kind of want to, now that you said that. Not at anyone, just like for practice or anything like that. Have you ever tried archery? Yes, I have. What is your favorite condiment? Ketchup. What's your favorite clean word? I've never really thought about that. What's your favorite swear word? I've never really thought about that either. I don't swear much, so I don't really have one. What's your least favorite word? I don't know. I don't really know what my least favorite word is. What was the last film you saw? The last film I saw was Rogue One, a Star Wars story, actually for the second time. So that was pretty cool. What football team do you support? I don't watch football. What's the longest you've gone without sleep? I remember recently I went to sleep I've gone without sleep for 18 hours. Generally I like to get a lot of sleep, even if it does mean that, like, I don't get as much homework as I can get done, in the time that I have. I try to get as much sleep as I can just because it's good for me. I'm sure I've gone on longer than 18 hours, but I don't really remember exactly when that was. What's the tallest building you've ever been up? Probably the CN Tower in Toronto. Do you have any scars? No, I don't. Do you like Marmite? I don't think I've ever tried it. Did you ever win any sports day events? No. What did you want to be when you grew up? When I was littler, I wanted to be. There was a lot of stuff I wanted to be. At one point, I wanted to be a fireman. Then I wanted to be a police officer. Then I wanted to be a photographer. Now I don't really know what I want to be. I do enjoy acting, though. Obviously, that's kind of hard to make a living off of unless you're like really talented. So I don't really know right now what I want to be when I grow up. If you could change anything about yourself, what would it be? Probably the fact that I procrastinate too much. What's the longest you've ever grown your hair? Probably a bit longer than this right now. I haven't really grown it all that long. Are you scared of flying? In an airplane? No, I'm not. I used to be, but I'm not anymore. Would you rather trade some intelligence for looks or looks for intelligence? Generally, I wouldn't say I'd trade looks for intelligence, because I feel like I am already smart enough, and and I don't like this. This might sound a bit egotistical or whatever, but I don't feel I really want to be any smarter than I am. And if I was to trade any intelligence for looks, it wouldn't be that much because looks really aren't everything. They aren't really much at all. At least I like to think that one day they won't be much at all. Have you ever tie-dyed your own clothes? Yes, but it was at a camp. How often do you buy new clothes? Sometimes when I travel, I buy new clothes. So it's not all too often. Are you reliable? Yes, I am. Are you proud of yourself? Yes, I am. Have you ever had a secret admirer? If I ever have, then they have not told me, so it would still be a secret. If you could ask your future self one question, what would it be? Probably, is everything going to be okay? Because I'd like to live my life knowing that it's all going to be okay. You know what I mean? I think that would be cool. Do you hold grudges? No, at least not for long. If you could breed two animals together to defy the laws of nature, what new animal would you create? Probably a dat, a dog, and a cat. I am a dog person, but I'd like to have a dog that I don't need to take out for walks. So probably that. That's what I would create. Do you decorate the outside of your house for Christmas? Generally, the decorating I do is actually inside the house, and like the lights and everything outside. That's generally what my parents do. So yeah. Can you solve a Sudoku puzzle? Give me enough time. Yes, I can. Have you ever played Conkers? No, I have not. What's the most unusual conversation you've ever had? All my conversations are unusual. Are you much of a gambler? No. Are you much of a daredevil? I think I used to be, but not much anymore. Are you a good liar? Well, I kind of am an actor, so I guess I'm an okay liar. Some people say I'm a good liar, so I guess I am. Are you a good judge of character? I think I'm getting better at doing that, yeah. Are you any good at charades? Yes, I am. How long could you go without talking? I've gone a day without talking before. I think I could go on longer, but I haven't really tried. What has been your worst haircut style? Generally, I just get this haircut, so I'd say this one. Can you ice skate? Yes, I can. Can you somersault? I know I at least used to be able to. I probably still can. What's your favorite joke? I'm generally more into riddles, and one of my favorite riddles is if you're in a race and you pass the guy in second place, what place are you in? Many people say first. It's actually second because you're overtaking the person in second, which means you're now in second and they're in third. If you didn't think about that, then that's okay. Many people didn't. And for those of you who are thinking, well, it's obvious it's second. Believe me, there are a lot of people that say first. So yeah, that's probably my favorite riddle. What's been your best present? My best present, probably my iPad mini that I got for Christmas one day. What's been your worst present? Socks. Have you ever sleepwalked? I believe I have, yes. Can you build a house of cards? I don't think I've ever tried. Moving on, the Phoenix Project asks, what inspires you to make videos? I think the thing that really encourages me to keep making videos is that I do have people that really enjoy them, because if I'm making videos, obviously I enjoy making the videos, so even if people weren't watching them, I might still be making them, but who knows, I might not, because, the point is, now I have people that actually watch the videos, and I have people that I know enjoy them. I know that there are going to be, some specific people that are going to watch this right now, and if I can just make one person happy, I think that's awesome. Just knowing that someone is actually watching my videos and someone's waiting for the video to pop up for this Q&A, that really inspires me to keep making videos. And you guys tell me what you guys like to see. Who'd Win and Wise. You tell me what episodes you'd like to see. And I know that means if I can keep making you guys happy, then I know that I'm making myself happy by making these videos, and I'm making you guys happy by allowing you guys to watch them. So I'd probably that's probably what inspires me to make videos. Knowing that really if I can be happy and you guys can be happy watching them, I think that really is what inspires me to make videos and what makes me keep going and keep making them. I love you guys so much, and I'm so happy that there are people who are watching the videos, and I enjoy making them, but I enjoy it even more if you guys enjoy it. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. It really does mean a lot to me. Okay, and now the last 50 questions. What's your favorite TV advert? I don't know. Can you play poker? No. If your parents hated your partner you currently loved, would you ditch him to carry on? Wait. If your parents hated your partner you currently loved, would you ditch him or carry on with him despite the protests? This is assuming I'm gay. I'm actually not gay. I am straight. But I'm just going to insert it with her. I'm not sure because I've never been in that situation before and I haven't really thought much about it. I wouldn't really want to do either. So it's hard to say. Have you ever been professionally photographed? Yes, I have for Christmas photos, if you consider that professional. Have you ever baked your own cake? No. What's your favorite fruit pastel color? I don't know. What traditionally adorns the top of your Christmas tree? I actually have two Christmas trees. One of them is a star, and the other one is actually an angel, which I think is pretty cool. What would be your dream sandwich? Generally, my favorite sandwich is a bologna sandwich with cheese. So, yeah. probably that. Can you impersonate anyone famous? Some people say I do a pretty good Leafy is here impression. I might make that into a separate video, but I don't want to do it right now because I know that I'm just gonna like fail, and then like you guys get what I'm saying. Sorry about that. So what else? Can you do any accents other than your own? Kind of. I think once I tried to pull off an Irish accent, it didn't really work. I think the accent that I can do, the two accents that I think I can do the best are probably British and French. Do you have a strong local accent? I don't think I do. What's your favorite accent? Probably Irish, because that's the one that like I try to do. I probably can't do it that well. Or, okay, well, what's my favorite accent in general, like to hear? I don't really know, but the favorite accent for me to impersonate, or at least try, is probably Irish. In O's and X's, which do you normally pick? Hugs and kisses? I don't really know. You mean, like, if you're talking about typing, then usually just do XOXO. But if you're saying, would I prefer a hug or prefer a kiss? I like hugs, probably more. Do you prefer blue or black inked pens? Which one do you prefer, blue or black? Probably black, just because I don't know, just because it's more generic. And I think I can read it better, actually. What was the last thing you recorded off TV? I don't remember, actually. The last thing like I do record a lot of programs. The last recorded thing that I watched was an episode of Gotham, so I don't remember the last thing I exactly recorded, but I do remember the last thing recorded that I watched. What was the last thing you dressed up as for fancy dress? I don't remember because I haven't done it in a while. I know I've worn a tuxedo before. Do you prefer green or red grapes? Definitely green. What do you like on your toast? Generally, I like peanut butter on my toast. Do you prefer liquid soap or bars of soap? Probably bars of soap. How do you have your eggs? I actually don't eat eggs, so none. What's your favorite saying? My favorite saying? Happy wife, happy life, because I know that's going to help me later on. That's my favorite saying. Have you ever been in a tug of war? Yes, I have, but it was more like teams, not like 1v1 tug of war. And did you win? We had multiple games. I won a few and I lost a few. Can you stand on your hands unassisted for like 3 seconds, maybe a bit longer? What do you have on your fridge door? Actually, our fridge door is not magnetic, so we don't have anything. Do you love or hate MySpace? I don't really love or hate it. Who was the last person to knock/ring at your door? Probably my mom when she got locked out. Have you ever been bobbing for apples? No, I have not. Though it does seem kind of fun. What's your most expensive piece of clothing? I don't know. I don't have a lot of expensive pieces of clothing. Probably just like a standard dress shirt or just a tuxedo or something like that. That's probably the most expensive piece of clothing that I have. What's the last thing you took a picture of? Probably the CN Tower. Yeah, that's the last thing I took a picture of. Have you ever bought anything from eBay? Yes, I have, actually. It was a pop vinyl figure of Golden Frieza from Dragon Ball Z. What's your favorite smell/scent? I don't know. Just as long as, like, I don't really love certain scents. I just hate some, just like stinky garbage or anything like that. So I don't really have a favorite. Can you blow bubbles with bubble gum? I think I can, yeah. What was your favorite birthday? I think the birthday when I turned 13 was fun because we had a really nice party. So yeah, like we did a lot of cool things. So I think that was probably my favorite. Yeah, my favorite birthday. Can you curl your tongue? I don't think I can. No, I definitely can't. Is your belly button an innie or an outie? It's an innie. What would be your dream car? I don't know. I don't really know a lot about cars, so I don't really know. Are you left-handed or right-handed? I am right-handed when it comes to writing, but through some sports, some of them I'm left-handed, some of them I'm right-handed. I know it's a bit weird. But yeah. What was the last book you read? Right now I'm reading a book called Night, but it's for school, so that's probably, I haven't finished reading it, but it's the most recent thing I've read. What was the last song you danced to? I don't really remember. Have you ever owned a yo-yo? Yes, I have. Have you ever been on a pogo stick? Yes, I have. Have you ever been on a space hopper? No, I have not. Who was the last person to send you a text message? It might have been my dad, actually. Yeah, but that was kind of recent. So yeah, I do text people. Don't worry, I have friends. I don't have friends. No, I have friends. Have you accidentally injured anyone? Not really, like, not badly or anything like that. Like, yes, I have, like, made people, like, really, like, ow, that hurt, but no, never, like, to the point where, like, I had to go to the hospital or anything like that. Are you scared of spiders? Kind of. I'm getting better, but yeah, I kind of am, actually, in all honesty. Can you down a pint of anything in one? Probably not. And have you ever been banned from a public place? No. And now we have one more person who's going to be asking 5 questions, Lucas Green. So Lucas asks, what is your favorite Who'd and why so far, and what is your least favorite so far? I've been thinking about this for a while, and I think I have a tie between my favorite Who'd and why episodes. And guys, this is just my opinion. This doesn't mean that it's like the best Who'd and why episode ever. But I think I have a tie between Captain America vs. Deathstroke and Spider-Man 2099 vs. Batman Beyond. These were two videos that like I've been thinking about for a long time. Ever since I knew that like Who'd and why was going to become a series, these were videos that like I've always wanted to do. You know, like actual battles that I've actually wanted to talk about. Both Captain America vs. Deathstroke and Spider-Man 2099 vs. Batman Beyond. If I had to pick one, it's hard to say because Spider-Man 2099 vs. Batman Beyond was a later episode, meaning the delivery was probably better, but, you know, Captain America vs. Deathstroke, I think I came up with slightly more good reasons for it. You know, some of you guys might not agree, but, you know, that's just my own opinion. And I do know Captain America and Deathstroke more than I know Spider-Man 2099 and Batman Beyond, so I guess I'm more attached to that. So that's probably my favorite if I had to pick one. And when it comes to my least favorite, I think we all know Electro vs. Electrocutioner. Lucas, I know that was one of your suggestions. Nothing against you. It's just that you guys understand if you watch my channel. So yeah. Lucas also asks, what was your favorite season of Who'd and Why so far? I think when it comes to the different types of battles that I had, I think Season 2 was my favorite, but Season 3 was one of the seasons when I actually started to get, like, more into it, you know, like, starting to actually do it the way I do it right now, because it was kind of different before. You know, when I started, you guys will know that, like, it had to evolve before it actually, like, really started becoming pretty good. I think it's pretty good, but, you know, that's a matter of opinion, and of course I'd say that I'm the creator. But yeah, so, I'd say probably overall Season 2 is my favorite, though obviously some other seasons are good because of like the delivery and everything like that, but overall I'd probably still go with Season 2. Lucas also asks, how do you feel about Trump becoming president? So if you guys didn't pick up on the fact that I live in Canada at this point, I live in Canada, so it doesn't affect me as much as someone who would live in the US. However, it still obviously affects us because, you know, we're a big trading partner with the US, so it is obviously going to affect us in one way or another. But, you know, it doesn't affect me all too much. Well, I don't want to say that, but it doesn't affect me nearly as much as it does the US. Honestly, I don't really think a lot of people expected this, that Trump was going to become president. Overall, you know, I am not a Trump supporter. I didn't really like either Trump or Hillary, though I do believe that Hillary is the lesser of two evils, and I'm pissing off a ton of people by saying this, but you know, I didn't think Trump was going to win. I didn't want Trump to win, but now Trump has won. So, you know, it was a bit scary at the beginning, you know, but who knows, maybe he'll surprise us. And I know there are going to be some Trump supporters out there, maybe in the comments, that are just going to hate on this, but, you know, whatever. That's just my own personal opinion, and everyone's entitled to their own opinions. Lucas also asks, would Sinister Strange, the Shadow, and Nemesis work together in a supervillain team? In my opinion, I'd say that they would not, because the Shadow is like, he seems to be more... all of them actually seem to be more of like standalone characters, because they all have different motivations. Like, they wouldn't really team up for any real reason, I feel, because like Sinister Strange is his only reason for being there is to be better than Doctor Strange. Nemesis is just there. He's there just, he seems to be more of a loner as well. Same with the Shadow. And even if they were to ever team up, I feel that Nemesis would turn on them at one point or another. So I'd say probably no, they would not work together in a supervillain team. But that's just my own opinion. Finally, Lucas asks, if you were a god that can control everything and everyone on the planet, what would you do with it and the people on it? Okay, I know this sounds a bit cheesy, but what I would do first is get rid of wars and sickness. Wars, because I don't really see the point of, like, having people die and, like, fight to the death, you know, just because of, like, a disagreement. I know it's more complicated than that, but I just don't see the point of, like, a full-out war, you know, like, war is inevitable or whatever. I don't really see the point in that, you know, like, and even if there is, like, a bigger picture that I'm just missing or whatever, that's the first thing I would get rid of. I just don't really think it's all too necessary. And sickness, you know, like, not just cancer, but also just all sickness, you know, being sick sucks, and, you know, that's generally for if you have a cold, but, like, if you have cancer or anything, like, it's much worse than that. So I would just get rid of, like, all sickness and everything like that, you know, I just get rid of it. And I guess after that, I would just abuse the abilities. I'm not even gonna lie. I don't know exactly what I would do, but I know some of the stuff I would do. I would make sure that, like, I wouldn't have to go to school. I would, like, use it to, like, just have food appear right in front of me or whatever, so I don't have to go up and get it. And I would do it so maybe I don't even have to gain weight or anything like that. So, you know, like, I would just abuse it. I don't even know exactly how I would do it, but I definitely would abuse it. I'm not gonna lie. So yeah, that's the end of the Q&A, guys. I know it was a lot longer than the other one. I haven't even finished editing it yet. I haven't started editing it yet, but I know it's definitely a lot longer than the last Q&A. That was about 13 minutes. I don't even know how long this one is. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video. It means so much to me. We're still going strong with the subscribers. We hit 200 subscribers on December 4th, 2016. Right now it's in January. It's January right now, and the subscriber count is still going strong. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. Thank you guys. It just means so much to me that you took the time to watch. Even if you're just watching some of it, it still means so much to me that you were able to click on the video. Not able to click on the video, that you decided to click on the video. And to all my subscribers, thank you guys so much again. It just means so much to me. You don't even know. I know I say that a lot. I know it sounds cheesy, but it's honestly the truth. So if you guys enjoy this episode, not this episode, this video, please give me a like, comment down below what you thought of it, everything like that. And if you could subscribe, I guess that'd be, I'm not gonna say oh my god, subscribe to my channel or anything like that, because I'm still so happy about 200 subscribers. If you would like to subscribe, however, I'd love to have you on the journey. Can we get to 300 subscribers? Maybe. I don't really know, but if we could, I'd love to have you guys along for the ride. So yeah, I really hope you guys enjoy this Q&A, and yeah, that's really all I got for this time. Thank you guys so much to everyone who left their questions, and thank you guys for watching. And yeah, I guess I will see all you guys in the next video. Thank you guys for watching, and yeah, see you later. Peace.